welcome back, gamers, to another tutorial for RPG Maker MV. Now, today I'm gonna talk a bit more about importing stuff from outside the normal channels, especially stuff that doesn't conform to the normal grids. Now first, this is not strictly necessary, but if you go to the RPG Maker forum and go down to resources, RPG Maker resources, and as a sticky on top of this is the RPG Maker MV templates and guidelines. And here you have a list of images that are templates to help you import images in the right sizes. Especially in this example, we will need the face sets template. Download it like an image into wherever you want to, really, but I have a special MV templates folder in my general resource file. But I have downloaded all of them, but like I said, today we are going to need the face sets. Now that you have those, let's go to your project's image file. In my case, it's the tutorial project. Go into the images and faces. You can see that every face is set up in a grid 4 by 2, and the template we got with the faces is it up in a similar manner. When we are done, it will not look exactly like this, but this is inside all of those squares. We will have a face, or at least we'll have a couple of faces, and you can put more faces as you see fit. Now, to work with that, you will need some sort of image editing software like GIMP, Photoshop. In a pinch you can use Paint, but I wouldn't recommend it because Paint does not handle transparencies. So well, it doesn't show here, but I will show you later. Yeah, so once you have an image editor of choice, GIMP is free, Photoshop is not, but that's up to you what you want to have for the editing. I think both of them are works in a similar manner. I know Photoshop, so I will use that. So let us open Photoshop or the one you have chosen, and let's get started. Now we have, in my case, Photoshop open with the face set and the image we want to use as a face set. This is slightly too big, it won't look especially nice, maybe, at least the way I will have it. Make a selection of the face part you want to use, like so. You can copy and paste or use the move tool to drag it into the face set template. Now this is way too big, so try and corner it. We want it in this place. You will find there are different ways of editing. You can go, I will just go and choose the free transform. You have to make it smaller. Once again, keep it in the corner. Try and line it up as good as you can. I would suggest you zoom in a bit. Shift plus will do this in Photoshop. Yeah, this looks a bit too crude in that small. But now I want you to hide. No, hang on. This step is technically not necessary, but I don't want to have the white background on the image. So mark everything that's white with Magic Wand tool or similar. Press delete and you will, I'm doing this very roughly. If you want to do it perfectly, you will have to take a bit more time on it. This is just a rough example of how you can do it. Note that it picks up a bit too much, so we can that's more, isn't it? 5. No, it doesn't really take the distinction, so you might have to fiddle with some other tools to make it look okay. Well, that's good enough, I suppose. Just for showing you how it can be done. Make sure that it's inside the border. Then hide the template. We will not save inside the template. If you're not comfortable with working with the template file itself, I suggest you make a new image using a new file option and with the same size as this one, and then copy the template into that. Anyway, hide the template. Then this is important. RPG Maker will not recognize any other file format but the PNG. And to get the transparencies, which I have carefully created here, we will need to save for web. You can play with the settings here. I have PNG 24 and click for transparencies if that is what you want. Click save. Find the folder you want the image to be in and give it a name like new faces or whatever you want to call it, and click save. And there we have our new faces with Lola there in the corner. If you want more images, just repeat and put them where they are needed. I'm going to quickly save this as a no, there we go. Like JPEG. Put it into the same folder just to show you what happens if you use another format. Faces, Lola, JPEG, done. Firstly, you will see that the Lola has a black background, no, white background, because JPEG does not support transparencies. And when we go into RPG Maker, we created Lola as a character, not really a black-faced one here. No, it's just an example anyway. Doesn't matter. First, let's find new images. New faces, rather. Here we have space for 8. We just have the one for now. We open it and we have a new face imported from wherever the source may be. You can then put the character in what body did I use again? I don't remember. It's going to be chest, just because I say so. Same as character. Then the character can talk with this is my chest. And when we run the game, full screen again. There we go. We have a new face. How neat is that? Now I'm going to show you why we don't use JPEGs, because the game does not recognize this. You can see it here. it can see it, but it will not show up anywhere as far as I know. Let's just try this with that one. It will crash because it cannot be used. So, to recap, every image in RPG Maker must have PNG as every image uses the PNG format. It's the same with audio, only they use either the OGG or the M4A formats. Either will work, but you can't just rename it in here. You must use a program like WavePad or similar to edit a file like that and convert it to that format. Otherwise, it will not work. Yeah, another thing you might want to do is import face sets from previous versions of RPG Maker MV, like VX here. You will see that this format is way smaller than the MV sets. You can do this, it works, but just check the size of the MV, 576 by 288, and then just change, what was it, 570, what was it, 288, there we go. And there you have it. You might need to 288, resize image and use nearest neighbor. That will give the best and sharpest images, so it won't be so blurry. And then simply just save it, because it is a PNG. And now you will notice that it's the correct size. And there you have it. I hope you found this tutorial enlightening. So this was your host, the Lazy Gamer, logging off, and have a nice day.